guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we're going to be using solar evaporation to make salt from salt water.
The only ingredients you need are a plate, some salt water, and a nice sunny day.
So first you're going to grab your salt water and you're going to pour it in the plate just like that. And today it's like 100 degrees outside, so we're going to have salt really fast. We'll be back with the salt.
A few moments later.
3, 2, 1, boom! There you have it, folks.
We just evaporated some nice coarse salt.
This will taste delicious on your bland, unseasoned dinner tonight. Thanks for tuning in to our weekly episode of The Science Bro.
Throughout history, people have used different methods to collect salt. The one being demonstrated is one of the three main methods to get salt, mining rock salt. But some other ways we can get salt are evaporating seawater and boiling salty water from springs. In warmer areas, the most common method is letting seawater dry out in the sun to leave salt behind. Long ago, people also poured seawater on hot coals and collected the salt afterward.
These fries are really good, but
This is a little different today.
yeah, they're missing something.
Here, you try it, Gianna.
What do you think?
It is kind of bland.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if only we had something that can make it taste better.
What about salt?
That's a great
Good
idea.
idea.
Let's try it.
Okay.
Taste test. That is so delicious.
This is one of the benefits of salt.
Salt is crucial for food flavor and preservation. It enhances natural flavors, reduces bitterness, and intensifies sweetness, making food more appealing.
How are we going to drive with all this snow on the road? There's the guy that pours the salt so we don't slip.
I heard you guys need some salt. Now you can drive safely home.
Thank you.
Another benefit of salt is salting the roads when it snows. The salt works by lowering the freezing temperature of water, preventing ice from forming. De-icing allows traffic to keep moving, a benefit worth many billions of dollars. It also reduces bounce and scatter, lessening the amount of roadside runoff.
That marathon was so hard. I'm so tired. I know. I really need something to hydrate me.
Do you need some Gatorade?
Yes. How is this going to help?
It has electrolytes in it, which has sodium and chloride, which your body needs to balance your fluids.
Let me try it. I feel so hydrated now. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Another benefit of salt is that it could be used as an electrolyte. Electrolytes are charged minerals, which include sodium, which is salt, that help balance your bodily fluids and just help your body work, like your nerves and your muscles.
Hey guys, how have you been? I haven't seen you in so long.
Good. How have you been?
Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. Yeah.
That's good. How's your business?
It's actually going really well, you know, like my sales are really high, you know. I'm making billions of dollars.
That's so good for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go make a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, we have to do something about her because her sales are getting so high that we're going bankrupt. So I think we need to kill her
I know.
and take over her business.
I brought 4 tablespoons of salt to put in her drink.
Okay, that's exactly the amount that you need to kill a grown adult. Okay. She's coming back.
All right, I'm back, guys.
Hey, how was your drink?
It was really good, yeah.
Okay.
And then my friend got caught.
Oh my gosh, how did he get caught?
It was just stupid.
Oh my god.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's fine.
Okay, well, I think it's time for me to turn in for the night.
Okay.
I'll see you guys soon.
Bye. See you later.
Oh no!
Breaking news, CEO Grace Wilson was found dead at a restaurant after drinking excessive amounts of salt found in her drink. If you don't want this to happen to you, join us on our next segment with 2 salt experts, Sarah Powers and Gianna DePaulis. Welcome back, and I'm here with our 2 salt experts, and they're going to teach us a little bit more on how to stay safe with salt. Sarah Powers, what do you think happens when you have too little salt?
Too little salt can lead to hyponatremia, which is a condition that causes nausea, vomit, confusion, headaches, and more. Too little salt can also cause muscle cramps, sodium deficiency, seizures, and possible death. Okay. Gianna DePaulis, what do you think happens when you have too much salt?
When you have too much salt, you'll have higher cholesterol levels, a higher risk of heart disease, stomach cancer, and kidney disease, and possible death.
Okay. That's very interesting. What do you guys think is a good amount of salt our viewers should be intaking every single day?
So a normal amount of salt is no more than 2,300 milligrams a day, and that's how you stay safe with salt.
Okay. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you viewers for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time. Okay, this is the general explanation of how sodium chloride works. So sodium chloride works by a sodium atom donating an electron to a chlorine atom, and that creates a negatively charged chlorine atom and a positively charged sodium atom, and they're held together by ionic bonds.
Salt is very soluble in water. The water molecule can surround and separate the ions, breaking the ionic bond. The positively charged end of the water molecule, hydrogen, attracts the negatively charged chloride ion Cl negative, while the negatively charged part of the water molecule, oxygen, attracts the positively charged sodium ion Na+.
There are many uses of salt. You can use it as a seasoning to enhance the flavor of your food. You can use it to preserve food, like fishes and meats. You can use it to kill bacteria when cleaning or when you're sick. And it also balances bodily fluids.
Okay, so we're here with Chef Moore, and we're gonna ask her some questions. Okay.
How can I use salt to season my dishes?
How can you use salt? It's according to what type of dish you want to make. Typically, whenever I'm seasoning my proteins, I like to use seasoning salt because I feel like that enhances the flavor. But whenever I'm making like side dishes or whatever, I normally use kosher salt because it's more finer to mix.
Okay, can salt be used as a preservative? If so, how?
Salt is actually used as preservative in things like pastrami and meats. Sometimes people use it to cure like your salmon, so you can get like a long stretch of salmon, cover it in salt, and let it sit for like a day or two, and that will actually cook the protein. It's actually safe to eat.
How does salt enhance sweetness in desserts or baked goods?
Salt is actually important in baked goods because it's one of those ingredients that help it rise. A lot of people, you know, be like, well, I need to put salt in something that's sweet, but it actually brings out the flavor and helps it get to that fluffiness and texture that you need.
Why do some recipes call for salting meat or vegetables in advance, and what does that actually do to the food?
All right, if you took my class, you know this. You season as you go. So many recipes be like season at the end. No,
all the way
you got
through.
to season as you go. So you season your meat in the beginning, and I always do that ahead of time so it can marinate while I'm cutting up my vegetables and everything. But once you start cooking, you gotta add a little season, a little salt as you go, so it develops that flavor. So it's not bouillon.
How do you determine the right amount of salties in your dishes to enhance the flavor without overpowering?
Just gonna be honest. It's a little thing in my heart, in my mind, and it be like, stop. That's what I use. I let my little ancestors lead and guide me. But you know, if you ain't got it that good, just always taste as you go. Season as you go and taste as you go. Because you don't want to add too much in the beginning because it's hard to get something unsalty when it's salty. But if you do get it, sugar balances out salt.
What are your thoughts on using different types of salt, like sea salt, kosher salt, and Himalayan salt in cooking?
I agree with that. Different salts bring different things to dishes. Like I said, when I use meats, I like to use seasoning salt. Everything else, I like to use kosher salt. Himalayan salt is also good. A lot of people use like flake salt and all that stuff in desserts, like your salted caramel and stuff. So it's good to use different ones. They are
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.